friend. This is what I was thinking while you was talking about white women. So it's a clip going around, and I wish Jahi could find it. But this white lady got the baby, and she called this little kid the N-word.
Girl, and they raised $500,000 for her.
We could do better at sticking together. Y'all won't even come to talk.
But there's a creator, and I have to pull it up. There's a woman who is in tech, and she went through the source on that website, the source code on that website to figure out who was funding it.
Yeah, who's funding it?
Found out the company. And I'm gonna see if I can get to it. I'm sorry, y'all.
No, it's okay. But if y'all haven't, I'm just gonna talk while you do that. No, if y'all haven't seen it, it's basically a white lady with a kid. They might be on a playground or something, and she calls him the N-word. Well, another like grown man jumps in and like starts recording her and is kind of telling her like, what did you just say? Kind of checking her on it, and she not trying to say it again. She hiding from the camera. She don't want him to record her after what she said. But long story short, she ended up doing a GoFundMe. And like she said, $500,000 supporting her and just her antics, her racism, like literally to a child, calling him the N-word is crazy. And raising over, $500,000 for that is wild to me. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, I'm gonna let Jerrilyn tell y'all that, but I do want to tell y'all that we need to stick together more. We could do more. Somebody would support something like that. We as a community, as far as African Americans, could support each other a lot more. And we do a lot less than that, like a lot less. And a lot of stuff that we do is positive. So I wish I could see us stand together more in solidarity when it comes to things that support other Black people. I think we could do better. I do think y'all be overcharging though, but I'm be quiet.
Also that.
I'm be quiet.
Also that. But, you know, to counter that though, a lot of Black people overcharge because they don't have resources that help make things more efficient and cost effective. So that's my little devil's advocate for today. But just to clarify, that woman who raised that $500,000, there's a creator. Her name is Keandria on Instagram. She posted, "I've been disgusted watching a white woman raise $1.2 million after calling a Black kid the N-word, but I didn't just want to cyberbully them. I wanted to take action. So I opened the site, I dug into the HTML source code, and I read through the scripts line by line. I'm a web developer. I knew what to look for. I found keywords, traced the checkout flow, and confirmed the processor is Block Inc. Now we can file complaints to cut off the funding at the source. I keep telling y'all to stop playing with Black women in tech."
Oh, I love her. I love her. She did that. Yes, that's how we need to be moving.
And my thing is,
send that to me, friend.
This is how you use.
Yeah.
This is how we get our lick back.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Because people play these games and stuff. I'm gonna send it to you. People play these games and stuff, but I think that we're competent, we are intelligent. Absolutely. We are gifted, and we have everything inside of us to absolutely make a change. We just have to be given the space and the voice to do that. And so for people like her, who just took it upon herself to do that and shut all of that down. So now the funds are stuck, and the lady has to open a dispute with Square to see if she can even receive the funds. And I said,
"Oh my God,
this is why social media is so powerful, because we can literally, y'all, we can affect change.
Yeah.
If we just
take, I think if we just take a moment, just take a beat. Just take a beat. She said she could have went online and did what everybody else did, which is bully her in the comments, do this, da-da-da. But she said, actually, I'm going to take it a step further and really do the research. And instead of going what they said, she said, the post said, Shane Rube said, Gossip Blog said, I'm going to do my own research to make sure I know exactly what I'm looking for. Right. And did it. And now she can't even get the money.
Ain't God good? Because you need to stop profiting off of Black trauma. And I think that's a lot of what America is. But we actually do have the clip up. So if you can play it, a little snippet of it, just so people can see exactly what we're talking about. And I know Walter's not on, but I think this would be a great segment to put on social media, because obviously it's trending. But let's check out how this all went down and why people are tripping.
Yeah. Did you call him a child? Did you call the child the word? It is my business. You call him a Okay, why don't you have the boss to say it right now again? Okay. All right, that's what you say. Somebody digging to you.
A little kid just did. You
That little kid, you call him the little child?
Child, girl, that pissed me. Girl, we both. Y'all need to put that in there. Our response both like
because I just heard Senator Raphael Warnock speak, and the word that he used was soul weariness. That reaction that you just witnessed was our souls being weary.
Yeah,
I am so tired of pixie dust snorting. I'm sorry, y'all. You can cut that if you need to.
You gotta cut that.
I am so just over the bottom of the barrel non-black people thinking they're better than black people simply because they're not black.
Because they're in the same environment. They're at the same place doing the same thing.
You've been on meth your entire adult life.
Then holding a baby. And this, okay.
I'm trying not to learn it.
That's what I'm saying.
Kids
Because
learn.
I'm like, do I want to go down this rabbit hole? Because this is literally how kids learn this type of behavior. Mm-hmm. So when he gets old enough, because his mother going to continue to act like that in front of him. So now he's going to go to school and he's going to think that that's cool to say that to the other little black kids in the classroom. Well,
or he's gonna start identifying. He's gonna make a correlation between black and the N word, and he's gonna think that that's what you call black people. Oh. And let me tell you something about Gen Z. These children are not going for it. So I'm pretty sure the generation coming up after, pretty sure he's gonna get dealt with.
For sure.
What you don't want to do is put your child in a position to have the world teach him a lesson. That you could have taught him.
Facts.
That
lesson that you couldn't teach him. A lesson that you couldn't teach
that
him.
You should have.
You should have though, but you couldn't. Because look how she at.
It was the raggedy hair for me. Like
right. Like
you gotta stop bleaching that hair. It's ate up. The ends are fighting for their lives, and at this you could put that right into a bowl of hot water and boil it like ramen noodles.
And I just know she smelled like sauerkraut and Brussels sprouts. Listen, I could just tell the funk was coming through the phone.
A cookout, but not the good kind. Ugh. You smell like swine. And she looks like the type. She looks like the type of woman that she likes to decorate her trailer very nicely. And sit in judgment of the other ladies in the trailer park.
Spot on.
That's the kind of person she is.
Spot on.
Not knowing that pot meat kettle. But she definitely do look like she probably know how to cook crystal.
Next subject, man.
My bad. You right. But I'm just saying, if somebody were going to cook meth, I think that she probably would have the recipe.
My God.
I think she probably would know the steps at least. I know she for sure know the ingredients. I know she might not have, line by line items, but I know for sure she knows.
I think she just know how to do it. I'm sure she can teach you exactly how to do it.
I'm sure she knows how to smoke it.
Yeah.
Cook it.
For sure.
Sell it.
Bop it. Pull it.
Twist it. Cook it. Sell it. Smoke it. Well, folks, this is
here we go.
It's gonna be the last episode, so I hope you enjoyed it.
She said it for the last time.
No, but so honestly, switching gears just a little bit, I think just to round that up, I think that it is our job, like people with influence and content creators. I think it's our job to stand up and speak out against stuff like this.
Yeah.
Because even though we have an administration that unfortunately encourages this kind of behavior, the majority of this country don't feel like that because we are a country of minorities.
Yeah.
Like, I know that we don't make up a large percentage, but together we're all in this. And so I think we should all just...
And I feel like people are starting to come around. Now, I can't say everybody, but with this certain person being in a leadership position, you are hearing a lot more people come forward because I think they thought that we weren't all in this together. Yeah. I think they learned very quickly that you too can prevent forest fires.
we are all in the chopping block.
For sure. Like, he's affecting everybody. And so now I think people are finally understanding what you're saying.
Well, it's so much easier to work together.
Yeah.
For a common good. And so you know, hopefully people will see stuff like that and be repulsed, be disgusted, and you know, not keep perpetuating it, especially through the kids.
That part.